I'm Chiga. Like I said before, I would be updating as much as I can because I do have school and there's a lot of homework, like a fucking lot. And well, this video I decided I'm not gonna do a cover. I'm just gonna explain a little about myself, so you guys can get to know me. I'm 13. I'm in 8th grade. I love food, track. I'm really obviously into music, if you couldn't tell by my posters. I mean, I'm not into rap music like Britney, or I mean, Britney's not rap, but like, I mean, like, you see the wrong way, Wiz Khalifa poster, yeah, no. Um, anyway, sorry about the awkward, um, beginning. Anyways, I just really want to explain about my darker side that no one really actually knows about me, so I decided why not. Um, I'm gonna start by from like kindergarten. I remember when I was like 5, I came into kindergarten. I was new. I moved into like the middle school years. I didn't know anybody. I was really new. And I was short and I was small, and everybody decided to pick on me. And I remember um, 2nd grade, I met this really nice girl. So she was like an awesome friend. And then we became best friends, apparently. So I thought. And as we grew older, we got kind of distant, but not like we never spoke again. Um, so then 4th grade came. We stopped like talking for a little, I guess. I mean, we would go months without talking. I had like another friend, but she wasn't really my best friend. We got into fights sometimes, and I didn't really like that. And 5th grade came. This new girl came, her and her brother. I didn't really talk to her brother because her brother was a jerk. So, but apparently, she knew my friend since kindergarten when she just moved here. So I asked my friend, hey, did you know this girl since kindergarten? She's like, nope, never met her before. And then suddenly she starts claiming, oh, hey, I knew her since kindergarten. We're best friends. She's my sister. And I was like, alright, that's cool. So maybe we can all hang out. But then it got to a point where I would try to be nice to people, and they somehow wouldn't like that, and I always end up getting stabbed back in the back. So 6th grade came. Um, I guess 6th grade was like the worst grade, 6th and 7th. 6th grade, me and my best friend got into a lot of fights, all because of this one girl who I did not know for my life. Um, she always starts rumors about my old best friend and how she's like, and how I told the whole school how I told everyone who she liked when that was never true. I also told her apparently her biggest secret when I didn't, and that was really not what I did. It was all her, and she blamed it on me. So I ended up losing my best friend. I think 6th grade is when the main bullying started for me because in 6th grade I remember walking down the hallways and then everybody would start rumors about me, and then people were like hissing at me, they're booing at me, they're throwing shit at me. I literally got papers thrown at me. I got a book thrown at me. It wasn't like a small little notebook either. It was like a huge book that was like this big, and I didn't know what to do. I remember getting shoved into walls, lockers, and stuff. And I remember sitting alone at lunch and stuff because no one really wanted to sit next to me because I was shy and I didn't really like to talk to people anymore. Um, I remember distancing myself. So I remember not eating for a couple days, and I remember not like actually wanting to be with people. I remember this one time at lunch, I set my books down on the table so I can go buy lunch and come back and sit. And when I get back, I have my lunch and everything ready and ready to sit down to a couple people I knew but not really talked with. So I go there, everybody's sitting. I was like, "Where's my books?" And that girl and some other chick, who's apparently her best friend, sister, unbiological sister. To be honest, I don't care. I look outside because the outside doors, and my books are out there, just laying on the floor, chilling. I was like, well, can you move? This is my sheet. She literally glares at me like, the fuck are you? And then she's like, no, I'm sitting here, and you're gonna have to sit somewhere else. And there was no other tables. I didn't know anybody else to sit with. And but next to the table next to them was this empty table, small round table, empty. So I just pick up my books, throw out my lunch, and I sit at the table. And I cried. I cried for the rest of the period. Um, I remember seventh grade. Seventh grade was absolutely the worst, and I actually hate talking about it because it's just so awkward. Um, I remember seventh grade. They would always like my best friend. Apparently, we were still friends. No, but we were still friends apparently, and she still wanted to talk to me. So I remember science. Science was terrible. I hated science for the love of God. I did not like it. I remember going to science, and I would sit all the way in the back by myself. Especially when it came to group projects, and we had to do group projects now. I remember there were some good times when I talked to the girl and my old best friend. And I remember meeting this new girl. She isn't new, but to the school. But I remember meeting her for the first time, and she was really nice. But she was also associated with the other girl who I really didn't like, and they always start rumors about me too. And they are in my advisory, and I would hear them talking about me, and it really got me upset. And I remember taking off my sweatshirt once because it was really hot, and they looked at me, and they were just like, "Wow, isn't she fat?" And I was literally 76 pounds at the time, and I thought that was sad. And I was like, "All right, well, it's time to hit the weight room." Then I joined track and everything, so I started losing weight rapidly, unhealthily. Yeah. Um, and I remember in seventh grade, science, I would sit by myself. I would literally just talk to random people I didn't know because I was just that lonely. And I remember looking up, and I remember seeing that whole table just group glaring at me like they want to stab me in the chest. Um, I also remember that I remember they took my bag in the locker room, and they hid it from me, and I had really important stuff. I had my phone, my retainers, which cost $100 each, and they knew that because I lost it once, and I started crying, so they took my bag, they hid it somewhere in the locker room, and I was like panicking because it had all my shit in it, and it also had my money too, and I needed that money to buy myself a snack because this was after school for track, and I was really hungry, and I was dehydrated, and they just laughed at me the whole time. It was like, if you don't give me back my shit, I'm gonna be really pissed. And they're like, oh well, that's too bad. So, I 2 days later, they give me back my shit. Actually, no, they throw my shit at me, and then they go on with their lives. So I decided, you know what? Because I really wanted to still be friends with my old friend, but I realized in the end it's not even worth it anymore. I mean, these are just parts of my life because I don't really want to get into it. I mean, obviously later I'll get into it. Um, and I mean, seventh grade was honestly the worst. I didn't like it. But now I'm in eighth grade so far. So far it's nice. I met a lot of new people. I mean, all of that old my that girl I was talking about in the beginning. Yeah, basically all of her. She turned on all her friends. I mean, she was such a bad friend. She would like tell everybody secrets, and she would talk bad about everybody. And it was terrible. Like, you didn't want to be friends with her. Like, you didn't want to talk to her anymore. I mean, her and my old best friend are apparently sisters now. Like, they're just like, wow. But I mean, I have my own friends, I guess. But I'm still pretty lonely, really. But I guess I'm okay with that. I mean, I walked this earth alone for 2 years. I think I can do it some more. But really, I met a really nice group of people who are really nice. And really, that makes me feel guilty because I'm in eighth grade. I think I just started like getting worse. I mean, I don't understand. I didn't understand why. I mean, I had people to talk to. Um, I had, I guess I had friends. I really, but eighth grade was the year I started cutting. I started self harming myself. I, I mean, I started getting anxiety. and I started crying every night because I was like, well, this is my life. I had no friends, and I always remember that, like, I remember over the summer, I would get like a little text from the girl, and she was like, oh hey, you want to hang out this summer at the pool? Because I had no one else to hang out with. So I was like, sure, okay, because I didn't want to be mean. I'm not a mean person. So we go to the pool, and she ends up bringing like 30,000 people with her, and I was like, okay, do you guys want to have a race? They're like, oh yeah, sure, and they all start racing. So I'm swimming behind them, I was the best swimmer, and they all start laughing at me. And then while we're at the pool, um, I they dared me to go off the high dive, which is this big, tall, and then you plummet into like 12 feet of water. And I didn't know how to swim. I was a very bad swimmer. So I go off the high dive, and I look up, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll be waiting here for you by the high dive thingy where you jump off. And I was like, okay, so I jump in, I turn around, they're all gone from the pool. I didn't see them, so I was like, alright, I guess it's time for me to go home. That was by far the worst day of my life ever. Because I knew some of the girls that she brought, and I thought they were my friends. Apparently, they're not. So, that was by far the worst summer, too, because I just spent my whole summer at home, alone. Yeah. And, anyway, in 8th grade, I mean, she's not in any of my classes. I don't speak to her. She somehow still doesn't like me, even though I really did not do anything to her. I don't remember ever being mean to this girl. I don't remember sending text to her saying, I don't like you, I don't want to be friends with you, I hate you, I want you to die. Because she has sent me that text before. And she's my best friend, who I've known for 7 years, texted me one day saying, I don't like you, I hate you, this girl is my best friend, she's my sister. I was only friends with you because I was embarrassed to be with you. That literally shattered my whole world. My whole world just came crumbling down. I was like, oh well, my best friend turned on me. Well, and then like the next year, again, getting into 8th grade. Sorry, I keep skipping. Anyway, into 8th grade. Yeah, I started self-harming. I mean, I self-harmed for the first time in like the beginning of the year, and I stopped. I stopped for about 3 months, and then yesterday was the day I broke my streak of 2 months. And to be honest, I'm not proud because I feel so bad because I don't understand anymore. I mean, I talk to people even though I like to be by myself. I don't know. I just feel like I don't belong in my school. Not a lot of people listen to my music. They don't understand me, my thoughts, or what I'm going through sometimes. And it makes me wonder, because no one actually really ever accepted me before. And I know my family, I'm really not that accepted because I'm weird, I'm different, I'm small, I'm short, I'm not that smart, I'm not that pretty. So, well, I mean, that's okay because I know one day, maybe, just maybe one day I'll succeed over everybody. I'm not trying to be like that girl who's like over, like, the conceited. No. But, yeah, apparently I have major depression, um, anxiety, and I'm kind of antisocial, really, I guess. Um, I guess it's just a little bit about me, like the darker side of me, I guess. I'm not really gonna get in too much into it, even though this video is like over 14 minutes long. Um, anyway, yeah, it's just about me. My name's Chica. I'm not even kidding. Honestly, a disgrace, but my name is Chica Lewis. Um, anyway, yeah, this is me, my life, my story. If you want to subscribe, you can. That would be awesome. If you want to like this video, it would help a lot. Um, if you want to do whatever, do whatever. But I have this advice. You shouldn't care what people think, because you're yourself. And you only have one life to live. You shouldn't let them get in the way, because, well, you're not alone. And if you're ever feeling alone, just remember, there's me, there's music, and there's always, you could always preoccupy yourself. You could always sleep. You could always read, listen to music. That's what I do. I draw, I sing, I write music. And honestly, to be honest, everybody said I wouldn't make it as a singer because I'm terrible. I'm unorganized. I'm ugly and I can't sing for shit. Well, guess what? I just got off a phone with a recording studio today, so you never know what's gonna happen. Life's a mystery. You gotta make it the best. Um, yeah. Anyway, see, my name's Chica Lewis. Oh, wait. Mm. Um. Oh, I also forgot to mention this, but I have ADD, so that's a little something about me, a fun fact, I guess. But yeah, that's just me. I will leave links into the descriptions. Um, about myself. Um, I leave links into the description about my other videos. If you want to go look at that, you can subscribe. That would be awesome. Um, I highly recommend you subscribe to Dan is Down on Fire, Amazing Phil, Sam Dawson, Brian Stars, PewDiePie, Jenna Marbles, a bunch of those people, especially Dipizzy, because they're awesome. And yeah, you should go check them out if you don't know who they are. And it's been really nice talking to you guys. And remember, if you ever want to talk to me, I am here. If you really want to talk to me, I will leave my Tumblr, Facebook, and Twitter, so you can always talk to me. And I always end my videos with snaps. I'm done. Bye!